Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And so off the tip, it'll be the Heat. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Counted from distance. Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Here's Brunson with the drive. That one goes. Count it.
You're such a gifted athlete. I like how Bridges uses his vertical to track down offensive rebounds.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. We chatted about strategy against Andrew Wiggins, and Coach put it simply. He said, quote, "We just got to stay on him at the arc on the inside. We can't let him give our defenders the slip. So the defense is going to try to stay as glued to the nimble Wiggins as possible for this one."
Okay, thanks, Allie. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. We played just over a minute here in the first. And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat, Stan. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Bridges. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You gotta play smart.
Now here's Anunoby. The three is up. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, at 6'11", 250 pounds, Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
Where? Hart pulls it in. New York with the ball. It's a three-point game. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Hero from way outside. Again, the Heat misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pulls up on the wing. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players, to the coaches, to the front office, and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons. Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Now here's Hero. Yet to see a basket. Outside Burks. Takes the three. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Here's Bridges. New York again can't hit.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Wiggins drives in, and he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
Pass to Hero. From the arc. And again, Miami with a triple.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Outside Burks. The kick out to Wiggins. Knocks down the triple. Wiggins has got 5 now.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Heat out in front.
27.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show.
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Adebayo. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Knicks trail by 11. Anunoby can't get it to go. Outside Burks. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Give him 8 points now.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor. You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Bridges. And that one comes up a bit short.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Here's Ware. Hero for 3. Drills it from deep. Hero's got 8.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
And the shot goes down.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Miami leading by 17. Pass to Adebayo. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's New York with a rebound.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And it's in there.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Earlier in the game, they led by 19.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Adebayo in the post. Burks for three. Buries it from three. Burks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Adebayo showing another element of his game. Nice vision to set up the bucket.
Puts one up from 19. Hart can't hit.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Down low. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
5 to shoot. Here's Hart. The rebound by Wiggins.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And